These are some days and times that we are living in right now. But we got to stay focused, chosen ones. We have to stay focused on our dreams, and we cannot stop. We have to keep going. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. We have to keep going. There is no other choice. There is no other option. It's either light or it's dark. It's either up or it's down. It's either yes or it's no. It's either you with me or you're not. It's either you're my friend or you're my foe. 2025 and beyond, there is no in between anymore. The masks are coming off. Every day we're seeing it. I know you're getting phone calls from people wishing that you were still in their life. I know you're getting phone calls from people that are going through their tower moments, going through karma right now. Because I'm getting calls. I'm getting calls from people that I told what to do and they did not listen. They chose another route. They chose darkness instead of light. In my last video, I said we have to prepare for these type of calls. And it's real. We got to prepare for these type of calls because they're coming. And they're not going to stop. People are going through it right now because of the choices that they made beforehand, before 2025. This goes deeper than 2025. Anybody that did you wrong, this is going to be their judgment year. This is going to be their year of karma. It is coming to them. They do not get a chance to just do whatever they want to do to a chosen one, to a good person that did right by them, and think they're going to get away with it. You know one thing about God? God sees everything. He sees what you're doing in the darkness. He sees what you're thinking. He knows what you're thinking. He knows what your intentions are. You can't hide from God. And that's what these people thought. They thought they was above God. And the sad thing is a lot of them will go through these trials and tribulations that they're going through right now and still not learn from it. And still not turn to him. So it's nothing that you can do to help these people any further. You did all that you can do. You gave all the love. You gave all the good intentions. You gave all the prayers. You gave all the advice. And what did they do with it? They took it and said, whatever. Instead of looking at your life as an example. Saying to sit back and say to themselves, you know what? Let me think about what he or she said, because their life seems to be going right. They seem to always have the answer to something. They always seem to, when they was down, to get right back up. Let me listen to this person. This person seems to be of God. This person seems to be chosen. Did they sit back and ever think of that? No, they did not. And now this is the consequence of their decisions that they have made. And there's nothing that they can do. Judgment is coming for them. Karma is coming for them. The veil, the mask is being lifted up in the name of Jesus. It's being lifted up. Our names will be vindicated. Our reputations will be vindicated. Our table is being set for all them to watch. They laughed at you. Hee hee hee. She want to start that little business. Hee hee hee. Oh, he think he gonna do music. He think he good at this. He think he gonna get that degree. They laughed at you. Oh, he done gained all that weight. She done gained all that weight. They thought they knew who you were. They thought they had you all read out. They just knew your next move because you was out there telling your business. Let's keep it real. You was telling them all your business. They thought the profession that you was in was the profession that you was going to be in for the rest of your life. They thought they knew you. They thought they knew what type of woman or man that you was going to be with. Because guess what? You told them all your business and they swayed you a certain way. Little did you know. This is real out here, guys. All the little sneaky snakes in the grass, they will pay for what they did to us in 2025. And don't get me wrong, I don't wish no harm on nobody. I wish everybody the best. But I will not lie to you and tell you that I want my name vindicated through God. I want my table set before my enemies. This journey of being chosen, this journey of reflection, this journey of awakening is not an easy road. We put in a lot of work. Why have we put in a lot of work? Because you can't hit this from just one angle. You got to work on your physical. For me, it started with the physical, my weight loss journey. But you can't do it, the physical, without hitting the mental and the spiritual. It leads you down a rabbit hole that's never ending. They don't have what it takes to go through that. They don't have what it takes to lose everything and everybody and still come up on top. That's the type of strength that we have. And I might seem like I'm mad right now. I'm not mad, y'all. I'm just passionate about this. I know what you're going through because I'm going through it too. This journey does not stop. The fight continues. The more you grow, the more you see. And the more you see, you grow. And that's probably the one major thing that they're missing. They don't want to grow. They want to stay in the same cycle. They want to do the same thing. They want to keep drinking, keep smoking, keep going out to clubs, spending all of this money, taking trips they can't afford so they can look cute on the gram. Nothing is real anymore. We are the last real ones left. There's nothing real anymore. Things that was going on in the 80s and the 90s and the way people were and the way family was, those days is gone. But it's up to us to keep it going. To still have love and show people how to have class. To be an inspiration to others. It's up to us to keep it going. We're in a new day and age in a new world. There's still hope. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. There's still hope. But in the meantime, between time, these people are going to call your phone for something. And it's not for anything to come, anything good that's going to come of it. They're not calling to see how you're doing. They're not calling to pray for you on the phone. They're not calling to lend a helping hand with your life. They're calling to see if you fell yet, if you're down yet, to pry into your business. That's what they're calling for. Or they're calling to tell you about what's going on in their life, how their life is all chaotic. because of all the dirt they did. Or they call and ask you for money because they see you up now. Trust me, they see you up now. And if you're not up now, they see your come up is coming. They can see it before you see it. And this is what I wish I would have realized years ago. You wonder why people acted the way they acted, said what they said, did what they did. They saw your glow and your come up before you did, long before you even saw yourself. But they were banking on you not knowing who you were. And you never finding out who you really were. But glory be to God, you woke up one day. Like turning on a light switch. And you saw who you really are. And after you saw who you really are, there is no going back. You saw who you are, and you saw them for who they really are. And that's what they're mad about. They can no longer control you. They can no longer get in your business. They can no longer use you. They can no longer call you with the sob story. Because you know who they are before they even come in. You know that phone is going to ring before it even rings. You know that person is going to cut you off in traffic before they even do it. You already know that marriage ain't going to work out. You already know that person's living a lie. You already know that person's smiling in your face, but they fake as hell. The vibes that people give you now, you feel it and you see it. And that's what they're mad about. They can call you cold. They could call you heartless. But your peace will not be negotiated. Your peace is not for sale. You have to hold on to your peace for dear life because they're coming for it. They don't like to see you shine. They don't like to see a smile on your face. They don't like you pulling up in that new Porsche. They don't like you pulling up in that new Benz. They don't like you closing that deal. They don't like you getting that degree because they want to be you so bad, but they don't want to put in the work. They want to live your life so bad, they hate on you. Instead of asking you, hey sis, hey bro, how did you do it? Let's link up together and try to make an empire out of this. Let's do something for the community. Let's do something for the world. Let's do something for our families and building generational wealth. Where are those conversations at? Oh, you want to call? No, you just want to call my phone talking about, hey, who you sleeping with at night? Hey, you want to go on this trip? Hey, did you see the next episode of some ratchet show? I'm not even on that type of time. You not even on that type of time, and we ain't giving out no info. We keeping it real short and sweet and to the point. You're not going to get my playbook and you wasn't in the gym. You wasn't shooting with me in the gym. You wasn't in the lab with me. You wasn't checking up on me 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning while I'm at the gym. You wasn't calling me late nights while I'm working on my business. You wasn't checking for me at all. So you're not going to get my playbook now. That's what you tell them. You're not going to get my playbook right now. Put that in the comments below. You're not going to get my playbook. Fall back. Fall all the way back. My playbook is for me. What God has for me is for me. You need to go find your purpose. This is what you tell them. You need to go find your purpose and what God has for you instead of sitting over here watching and zooming in on my pictures, watching and viewing my pictures 1,000 times but not liking it. You had all that time to do all of that. Go find your purpose and go find God. And then maybe your life would turn around. And you wouldn't be in this cycle of chaos. You wouldn't be in this cycle of darkness. You wouldn't be in this cycle of just being down and not coming up in the world. We all about coming up in the world in this channel. If you're not about coming up in the world, if you got something negative to say, you need to click off this video. I'm all about empowering you in every type of way. Money, spiritually, physically, everything. It's all about growth. This is why we are here. We're here to grow. If you're not growing, you're dying. You're just the Walking Dead. I go outside and all I see is the Walking Dead. One of my favorite shows, because I like sci-fi and stuff like that. The Walking Dead show. You thought it was just a show, huh? No, we're living through that right now as chosen ones. Go outside. It's nothing but the Walking Dead. People are brain dead. They can't even think for themselves. You can't even have a deep conversation with people anymore. It's so surface level. You start talking about something real, they looking at you like this, like deer in headlights. You can't even have a decent conversation with people. But we still gonna fight this good fight. We still gonna do what we do. We still gonna make it do what it do, baby. And show them how it's done, because obviously they don't know. They don't know what to do. They have no guidance. So they look to us. Your fans are really your supporters in a type of way, if you think about it. I mean, your haters is really your fans and your supporters when you think about it. Okay? It's like they're showing you hate because they love you so much. They really want to be you. But they don't want to put in that work to be you. Think of how crazy that is. Think of how crazy that is, guys. But it's happening more and more every day. How do we maneuver? How do we get through this? How do we stay up? We have to stay focused on our purpose. We have to stay focused in our prayer life. We have to stay focused. We have to have blinders on and just keep going. And with that being said, guys, keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open out here. Peace.